Welcome to another episode of Anime and Beyond. I'm Noah.
I'm Devin.
Today we are reviewing episode 4 of The Rising of the Shield Hero. I finally got that name right. So another good episode today. Another frustrating episode.
Oh, this
today.
one had me. This one.
I think Woman of the Year is Myne. I think we can say we can say that.
She needs to go down, bro. We need to. Oh man.
Golly. All right. So I guess is that what you want to talk about first? It's like literally within the first few minutes of the episode.
Tell you what, man.
Is a celebration that they took care of the first wave. All the heroes were there, and royalty and everything.
At the castle.
Yeah, and Myne goes up and talks to...
Stirring up trouble.
Yeah, she talks to Moroyasu when he was about to go talk to Raphtalia. And then she tells him that Raphtalia is Naofumi's slave, and pretty much she says he's a prisoner. And
technically, she's not wrong, but it's, you know.
Yeah, she's making it seem like Raphtalia is like has no choice, doesn't want to be there whatsoever. Which she did make a choice previously, saying that he said,
yeah.
No, Naofumi said if you don't fight with me, I'm just gonna release you because I know you.
Exactly.
So it is her choice to be there. But I mean, I always get his name wrong, but it's Matoyasu, I think is how you pronounce it. Or he seems like a guy who's trying to be a man who defends the people's honor. He defended Myne when she came out with the accusation, and now he's trying to defend Raphtalia, which, I mean, good for him, but he's depending on this one girl's word for everything.
Yeah, Myne's a snake, man. I'm sorry. Like, since I'm sorry, but man, she's just whispering lies in his ear, and then he just buys it. Everyone else is like, they think for themselves, but it's like he just like, okay,
Yeah,
it's gotta be true. This pretty girl's telling me what it is. I'm just like, like what? I don't know. It's just, man. And then, like towards the what's his name? How do you say his name?
Matoyasu?
Yeah, when he tells them about her being a slave and everything, they start fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Then she interferes.
Yeah.
And lies about it.
Yep.
And then this all goes downhill after that. I fell for my man.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, he just gets to this point where he's just like, I got nothing. I got nobody. And then what was interesting was he goes to that rage mode.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was called, but he just goes to his mode, but he doesn't do anything with it. It was a curse mode. That's what it was. And he just loses it. He's like I can't trust nobody. Like I'm stuck by myself. He tries to get rid of the shield, and he couldn't even get that back. He was like, "This is literally hell. Like I don't know what to do. Like kill me, something." I was like, it's. I felt for my man for that one. That was a little emotional. A little emotional part of it. But like I miss some stuff.
No, yeah. So it's like leading up to that though. After Naofumi gets challenged to a duel by, I always forget his name, Motoyasu. He gets challenged to a fight by him, and he declines it. And then the king's like, "No, you have to fight." And then they take Raphtalia prisoner and force him to fight. And he's like shouting out and like, "No, leave her alone! Don't hurt her!" And then like you see on Motoyasu's face, he's like, "What?" Like he's like in shock,
like why would you care about this? Like exactly, like you don't know him. Exactly, you don't know him, and it's this whole thing. Like they think that he's some bad person. It's Myne. Mm-hmm. She's got you. Oh man, it's just it's this whole distorted thing. You see it all coming together in the episode, and And then we get to the scene where they're about to fight, and they're in their rooms waiting, and he grabs Naofumi grabs for a sword again. Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. It kind of seemed like he was.
Because he knows.
Yeah, he knows he can't. It's almost like he's kind of desperate.
Yeah.
Like he knew he couldn't fight
Shield the spear.
He can't. But it's kind of weird. I mean, this might be like a theory, maybe not, but it's kind of interesting. Like he didn't have a weapon other than a shield, but he did have those. So I'm wondering maybe that was okay to use. I mean, monsters? They didn't know, I guess, until he threw it at him. But like maybe that was his weapon, and that was. But the other guy was saying that that was cheating. But I don't. I mean, even with that said, I think he was really kind of cool how he's using his shield.
Yeah.
Like just
I don't think we've ever seen him use it in attack mode.
Yeah. He like threw it at him, and then he threw the shield with the what is it called, the shield coffin. And the prison. Yeah, he threw those balloons and the shield prison. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the double dog heads. Attack.
And everybody, the two other heroes were like, this dude is gonna win if he keeps this up. And then, Myne had to come ruin it.
She's consistent. Gotta give it up.
Yeah, she's consistent in being.
So, but yeah, she came in. Then Naofumi ended up losing, and
losing.
Yeah, losing, and that's when things got interesting because then we find out that Myne is the king's daughter.
And then he realized I've been set up literally since the beginning. So it's like even the king has been telling her, and then they just like. Yeah. And then I feel for him, and then like even Raphtalia was like, "Hey, it's me, like I'm back." He was like, why are you here? Like, don't you want to go with them? And he was like, no, I'm here to serve you. He was like, liar. You're all liars. You know, it's just like, bro. I was like, I felt it wrong.
Yeah, the poor guy. And it was another thing that was interesting is, like, when he started getting really upset, you know, hand on his knees, hands and knees, and just, like, looking up, he sees Raphtalia as a kid again. And like in the previous episode, everybody's saying how she's grown up, and he's like, I don't see it, I don't know what you're saying. And then we see it. This must be his like point of view. He still sees her as a little kid. Mm-hmm. And then not until like the end of like him denying, saying, leave me alone, and her finally saying, no, I'm gonna stay with you.
Yeah, it's also
your sword.
It's also unique for his taste too. Like he lost his taste before then, and it's kind of like the bitterness that he had towards everyone. He's kind of like, you know, this world doesn't matter, nothing matters anymore. And then until Raphtalia was like coping him up after what he was going through, he finally got his taste back towards the end of the episode. And he was like, you know, this is what this is like, you know, had a new perspective of everything.
Yeah. Something else that he actually cares for in this world.
Like actually something that had meaning. Like he actually has a meaning in this world now.
And another thing that's funny is last time we talked about in the previous episode how Raphtalia is the one defending him, and he never says like anything to defend himself. And this time he's like not attacking himself, but like saying negative things about himself. Like, I didn't want to rescue you. I was using you as a tool. I didn't care about those people and loot. But she's like, no. She's like defending him. You're still good. You're still kind.
Yeah. But she even said like she said, I know you better than you know yourself. It's like she almost
knows him better than anyone else.
Yeah, she did away with everything that he just said prior.
Yeah.
And it was like, you are a nice guy. He's like, I know you did that because you're nice. Yeah. I know you didn't do that just because you were just there and they just needed protection or whatever. You did it because, you know, she was like, I know you. You're like, you. Yeah.
She's defending him to himself, which is funny.
That was very interesting.
Yeah. So that was all cool. And it was also cool to see Ren and the other hero come down and be like, no, Myne, we know you interfered. Or at least someone interfered. We think it's you, but someone interfered. And it was good to see that, you know, not everybody in the kingdom
is
corrupt. We know the lower class citizens in Loot City. Those for sure appreciate him. And it's even we saw some of the royal knights who actually, you know, wanted to fight with him. But it's good to see that not everybody is blind or under this like control of the king. Like they even mentioned like you told all these people up here to not say anything about what Myne did. So
I thought it was also kind of interesting when after they had that moment with Naofumi and Raphtalia, and they were like hugging it out, and everybody just started walking away. The king and everyone else started walking away. Now I'm gonna get a little biblical here, but that reminded me of the adulterous woman and the Pharisees, where they were kind of trying to convict her of adultery, and Jesus says, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone," and everybody just walked away. And then he says to him, he's like, "Do you see anybody around you to condemn you?" And she was like, "No." And he's like, "Neither do I." And it's kind of like that moment where like there's nobody condemning him at that moment, and everyone's kind of like,
I was left.
yeah, everyone's just left. You know, I thought that was really cool and really ironic, also in my own opinion.
Yeah.
But
and then another thing is, he didn't realize that she had grown so much until the end. And we were talking about this last time too. How is she growing so quickly? Because everybody mentioned it, and it had been like a week, but she mentioned at the end of the episode, it's when demi-humans level up.
Yeah.
Then they grow to adult size.
I was actually thinking this might be like a theory, but I was thinking like maybe the level up was actually their age. Like if she was level 21, she's age 21 or something like that. But that's like just a theory. I don't know.
That's another thing. We were watching it and we paused. Mutasuwa, he's level 43, and Naofumi was level 21 when they were fighting, and he was still wrecking up.
He was wrecking
shop.
That just goes to show you how smart and how witty he is.
Great control of all of his abilities.
Honestly, I think part of it was that he got into my I can't say thing.
The spear hero.
The spirit hero's mind.
Yeah.
He got in his head, and then he started.
He had more to lose. He had more to fight for.
Yeah.
Which was.
I think that episode was really good.
And then you said one more thing. Not trusting Myne, and if Devin was talking about, like a theory if the king and Myne are like gonna now betray the spear hero because of the way they've acted so far. Like nothing says that they're loyal to anyone.
Yeah, I think they're just scheming. I don't think they're with them just like they're actually partners. I think that she's actually just using them for whatever reason to make the shield hero's life terrible. I don't know why, but that's what I think. That's another theory right there.
I just think that for some reason they hate the shield hero. I don't know what it is, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
But y'all let us know what y'all think, please.
Yeah. So that's gonna be it for this week's episode. And if you have anything you want us to cover next time, anything we missed, leave it in the comment section.
Yeah.
We're only watching the anime, so please no manga spoilers.
Yeah, no, please.
Yeah.
Please, no.
So, I'm Noah.
I'm Devin.
This is
Anime
Anime and Beyond. Thanks.